Well, this little girl must trouble this thing. So here, I don't see where it is on my side. Good night. Good night. Good night. And welcome as you come. Welcome. Where do I pin this? Good night and welcome. As you come in, you can just touch the thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up, please. Good night and welcome. Just give me a thumbs up as you comes in.
Body moving fast, but they do it neat. You're not going nowhere, but you'll haste to get there. In the land of America, what a place. We love it like Jamaica, no bumper. This kind.
Good night. Good night as you come in. Could you give me a thumbs up, please? Thank you. Asking for it nice and distant. How are you as you're coming in? Good night and welcome. As you spend your weekend or spending your weekend. Good night and welcome to you as you come in. You can just touch the thumbs up button. We plan to have a little difference tonight. I wish it could be as different as I really want it. But then you have to abide by the rules and the regulation. So there's something. Thank you for touching the thumbs up. Thank you. So some of the things you'd like to do, you can't do it because the guidelines said so. But I will be getting on to do just a little bit of it as we go along. Good night. Hey sis, good night. Hi. Welcome to be here. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. Good. God's remnant. Ah, that sounds powerful. That's a powerful one. Remnant is very small, eh? So I hope you're really packaging that. This is Walters. Yeah. Welcome. 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 Happy to have you here. Touch the thumbs up button as you come along. We'll be trying to have a little difference, a little lively. All play, all work and no play make Jock at the Jill a dull girl and boy. So at times you have to do little different things and yeah, change the mood, change the atmosphere most of the time. So you can come expecting sometimes, yeah, we change the atmosphere a little. You know, the energy, we put in the positive and leave the negative energy behind. We don't need to move on with negative energy. When the energy is negative, and you know, for those that do light and thing, although you have to have the positive with the negative most of the time, if you don't know what you're doing, how do the positive? Well, you had to have the positive and be positive with strength, not positive with weakness, positive with strength. Remnant of God, as you know, he called the meek, he called the weak, he called the meek, not the weak. So he called meek, but that meekness didn't tell you that you should be weak. You want it? Good. So he called the meek. And when you're meek, that don't mean to say you are weak. So that don't mean to say you are full of negative energy. You should be pushing the positive energy. Good? Yeah. Thank you for being here and welcome again to each and every one that is here, the ones that are coming that have not tapped into the live yet but will be coming in. Be welcome you too. Let us then what is this? You are live streaming. Don't come on my live stream. It will affect your channel. And what is this? God's remnants, because you are live streaming, don't come on my live stream. It will affect your channel. And I don't sure if I understand fully what you are saying here. Because you're live streaming, don't come on my live stream. It will affect your channel, and is it mine or what? I'm not quite sure. And my admin is not here as yet. I haven't seen her showed up yet. Okay. But in the meantime and in between time, could you say clearly what you were saying there? I don't think I fully understand what you were saying. Yes, I am live streaming. Okay. Weeboo. I don't understand. Anyhow, we give God thanks that we can pinch, feel ourselves, and we feel it. You know, we touch and we feel it. That tells me that we are alive. And alive we will be. You about to lose subsister? Yeah, what are you talking about? Are you live streaming now? Where is this girl? Are you live streaming now? Subsister. I don't know. What am I doing? Okay. 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 All right. Okay. This is your small channel. Okay then. All right. Let me move on. Oh, did you enjoy your rest? Did you get any rest from yesterday into today? I hope you do. Because rest is important. And don't matter what you do or what you say, rest is important. Even a hour rest is important. As important as our sleep is important. Okay? All right. So, giving you a shout out, yeah, for those that are near and far, for those that are in other land, other part of the world, that is seeing this live stream now and is listening to my voice, I welcome and I appreciate you doing so. Thank you for those that have just subscribed, new subscriber, I welcome you to this channel. For those that is on for a long time from the beginning, I welcome you most wholeheartedly. Thank you for being here. And you will be here with me for a good long time. Okay? Good. We welcome you. And if you have something to say, you put it down into the comment section and we will deal with it. Okay. For those that have persons that's sick, and so many things are going through your mind. Okay, Walters. And many things are going through your mind. You're wandering here or wandering there. One place you took that. Right down at Knee City. Right at Knee City. Take your burden to the Lord and leave it there. Take your burden to the Lord. Leave it right there. Because the thing about it, what we cannot cure, we will have to endure. And there are some things we can't do nothing about. Our normal, our human Flesh cannot do nothing about it. So you give it to the supreme power and leave it there and let him deal with it. Outside of that, you will be going out of your mind. You will hear the news you don't want to hear, but yet you hear it. What are you going to do to make yourself comfortable? Meet with your Creator. Have a little talk with him. He will hear you by and by, and he will understand. Okay? So when you do all that you can, and you can't do any more, that means your human flesh cannot do anymore. Yeah. For those that mourn, mourning, there's a time to mourn, a time to laugh. Yes. There is a time somewhere that we do that. But mourning may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. At the end of the tunnel, there is light. There is songs, there is joy, there is a completion there. Because some of these mourning will mourn forever. As I said, in 2013, I lost my daughter, a young age daughter. But I couldn't go on mourning forever. Just as at birth, you still remember the pain, but of course you're not feeling the pain again. You're not going through that again. So, oh yes, I will have to pull myself together and know that there's nothing I could do. If not, the unfortunate would not have come. Right? So pull yourself together. When I am telling you, because I passed through that. Yes. And that's my second time, not a child. My children's father passed tragically. With a 5-month baby in my hand. Tragically. What am I going to do now? How am I going to manage? But God is always there. The baby won't be a baby at 5 months at all times. The baby is going to get big. The baby is going to grow. That's what happened. So it just leave memory. Yes, you talk about it. You talk about the good time, oh, you're all without a dad now, they did up, and all these things. But joy cometh in the morning. In your morning, he opened doors. He opened gate. He opened windows. He tear down fences. So trust me. Trust and believe. Be strong in your faith. Yes. And sometime before you take your problems to others, find yourself down in East City and put it there. Leave it there. Okay. Anyone having birthday? I wish you all a happy birthday. I wish for you life perpetual. I live whether you live for a good ripe age. clothed in your right mind. Because sometimes you live long, but then you're one place. In pain and aches. So live with all your faculties in tune. And if anyone is having anniversary, yeah, it's a time to memorize. It's a time to reminisce. It's a time to say, oh, we meet at here or we meet there, and it blossom and it blooms and it bear fruit. But sometimes the tree went down and no longer yielded any fruit. And all you left with is memories. Somebody didn't keep their end of the bargain. Somebody had walked away. Something happened somewhere. So if you're in that position, laugh at the things then. Laugh at the first time you see. I don't even think I really want to talk to you, yeah? But you end up talking with that person and holding on together. So go back to your memories. Live within your dreams, within your memories. And know there were good times and bad times. Whichever outweigh the other, be reminded it was good while it lasts. Have a memorable anniversary. Okay. Tonight, I am looking for my assistant. I am not seeing her at all. I am not seeing her. I'm trying to play something here. But I need to see her on the live. Thank you for coming, madam. Would you please pin this music for me? I'm gonna play something. Okay. Thank you. While I do this, I will explain something. Okay. In the land of Jamaica, people have groups, and you call them the MENTO. You have folk song. You have the MENTO. I'm not going to play them right through. I'm just going to...
When you die after burial, you're going to come back as an insect or animal. It's a saying when you die after burial, you're going to come back as an insect or animal. If that is true, I don't want to be a donkey, neither a cow or a sheep or monkey. My brother says he would like to be a hog, but not me, I would want to be a bedbug. Because I'm going to fight them young ladies' father, like a hot dog or a hamburger. If you know you slim, don't be in a fright. It's only big fat ladies we're going to bite. What you want to be? I asked Mr. Ross. He said he wants the devil to turn him a horse. Another fellow they call Lawrence. He wants to come back a big tap with arms. They're too foolish, yeah. Silly. When you turn a horse, you have to carry people's load and get licks from your boss. As a wood ant it is old, wood you have to eat. But as a bedbug you are biting the human meat. That's why I'm going to fight them young ladies' partner, like a hot dog or a hamburger. If you know you're slim, don't be in a walk right. It's only big fat ladies we're going to bite. What they hear at that.
Okay, these are some of the mentor songs. And I am quite sure many people, you grow past mentor, and we go into reggae, we go into ska, we go into, and reggae took the whole show. But these are groups that put together, and surprisingly, they do songs with their instruments. And if you listen keenly, some of these songs carry some little things about them. But you have to listen to know that these are what they were saying. Right? It did not, they did not do it to discredit or anything. It's made that any person could listen to it because it is clean. What him says, when they said when you passed away, you are going to come back in an animal. But him would like to come back as a bed bug. And you know what bed bug does. I am on right now, madam. I start right now. I am on right now. I thought you were on the channel. Okay, in the meantime, while she's doing that, let me move on to the other thing. Now, you cannot look at a person and exactly say who they are, what they are, and give them a description and what your mind tell you they look like, or they, you know. And many times that happen. People just look at people and judge them by their looks, judge them where they live, judge them maybe to even their family. And sometimes you may have, you know, not so good family, but you are different. Okay. So people will look and say, well then, oh, as they look at you, you are of such. Does we call that discrimination? I wonder. We discriminate people because of their looks, sometimes where they work, what kind of work they do, and things like that. So, this is one that happened in the country and in a certain parish. Okay? Melissa, I am on almost 30 minutes ago. I am on. I am on the live almost 30 minutes to be exact. Ego. So, because some person may look and sound, you look down on them, you speak down to them because of their looks. You have never met this person in all the walks of your life. Well, you just bump into them, and by the time you bump into them, you are going to say who they are not, what they look like. oh, and you make your sly remarks and, start putting down somebody. Listen to this. Many of you apparently know this poem. It says the song of a banana man. Well, if it want to be in a song, oh yeah. Well, it is long, so I won't do all of it. It carries long verses. Yep. And it says, I'm not seeing anybody. What is happening here? And I will continue with this. Thank you and welcome. It says, so when you see people, just don't look at them and, you know, attach them to something. Who you think, because this is what you're doing. You're thinking that this is this type of a person, or you're thinking you may be rubbing shoulder with a good angels and you don't even know. Okay, so discrimination, I think it is called discrimination. If I am wrong, somebody tell me that I can correct it. The song of a banana man. Tourist white man wipe his face. Get back in my character. Tourist white man wipe him face. Me, I'm in a gold, meet me in a Golden Grove marking place. He look at me, oh, all clothes brown with stain, and soaking wet with the Portland rain. Soak right through with Portland rain. He casts his eyes and turn up his nose. You must be a beggar, I suppose. Eh, said the boy. Where you not go get, boy, get some occupation. Be of some value to your nation. I said to my God and his right hand, you must recognize a banana man. Where I go further with it. The person who did this passed away late last year. It was done by one Scott, something like that. So he went to the marketplace and he saw this gentleman. You know, in those days, persons work on the banana plantation, whether it's yours or no. So I said, went in Golden Grove Marketplace. People who is living that side would know what market, because the market still stands. It's still alive. So people living in Jamaica, that side of the world, know that very market. And he saw this man, so brown with banana stains, so the color of his clothes turned brown, whatever color that was, with banana stain. I guess he was dressed in his smart suit, looked quite tidy and decently nice. And he looked upon this man. Oh, he turned up his nose. Who are you? My God, you are disgusting. You must be a beggar, I suppose. Ese, boy, go get some occupation and be some good to be some value to your nation. And here, listen to the reply. I said, by God and this right hand, You must recognize a banana man. Because how would you look at a banana man? He could not be in white with white shirt and whether gray or black jacket and whatever color tie, and he's well dressed down and stuff like that. What he didn't know who he was talking to. He might tell him, say, look your man, by God and this right hand, you must recognize a banana man. Up in the hills where the stream run, cool, mullet and janga. So there's some little, we call them janga. They are different looking from the shrimp that is in the sea. Those are short. Any person who know janga grow where river is, being where river is, will know what I am talking about. Mullet is the fish. So you have the river fish live in there. So I'm telling him, hop in the hills where the stream are cool, mullet and janga, swim in the pool. I have 10 acres of mountainside and a dainty foot donkey that I ride. A gross Michel and 4 lacatan. Gross Michel is banana. Gross Michel banana. And 4 lacatan, which is banana too. Some coconut trees and some hill of yam. And a pastor. And a pastor on that very same land. 5 goat and 1 big black ram. That by God and this right hand, the property of a banana man. It carries about 5 or 6 long lines of verses. So I did want to cut it very short. I don't know if you understand exactly what this is saying. I'll just do it slowly again. A tourist white man went into a market. And when him see the man who is a cultivator, who is a farmer, the first thing came to his mind, this must be a beggar. So of course he turned up him nose about him, wipe him face. And he look at him and say, you must be a beggar. Why? You don't go look something to do now. The man didn't beg him anything, the man go to read him banana them for sale. The man took his banana to the market. The man never asked him for anything. I think if anything the man gonna ask for, he's asked to buy a couple bunches of my banana, buy some banana. But he apparently didn't even look to see the load that the man have. All he saw was this human being into clothes that, in his estimation, it's only a beggar. There are so many deceivers that put themselves in jacket and tie and an attache case at their side. And who are they? You welcomed them and said, oh, shook hand with this handsome gentleman or this beautiful lady. She looked so good. Not knowing who you're really welcoming. So you did not look at that clothes and say, oh, this must be a criminal. This must be... No. The first thing come to your mind, oh, maybe he's a doctor. Maybe he's a lawyer. He could be an engineer for the plane. Oh, and you find every coloration positive to place the label on that person. It's a lesson in it. Because this man is saying, hello, sir. Not because you are in your three-piece suit and thing. Recognize a farmer. Recognize a cultivator. Recognize the person who grow the food to go on your table. Don't just draw a judgment on me, telling me that I am a beggar. No, I am an independent person. I have couple acres of land. I have a donkey that I ride, so apparently I don't have no car, no truck, no bus. But I have a dainty donkey that I ride. And where he said, he soaked with Portland rain. For those persons who know Jamaica, they heard about Portland because Portland is the first parish that tourists went. So your history, right? So a lot of hotels built in Portland and a lot of farming lands are there. Land. So this man is telling him soak in a Portland rain, in clothes brown with banana stain. And you coming to look at me and turn up your nose and wipe your face and telling me, oh, you look like a beggar. Never judge the book by the cover. Never judge people who you look on in front of you because they are not attire the way you think they should attire. A cultivator not going to put on, if he's leaving, if he's taking his load from his farm to the market, you're sure he's not going to put on a necktie. Him going into a water boat. Because him just done dig yam, cut banana, load a truck. Take him to the market to get his honest bread. Too often, we have made these mistakes. Quite often we do it. And the one who is not valued to their country, their community, to their family, nothing. They are the ones that we shook hands with and rub shoulder with because they are properly, in our eyes, attire. And because they attire so nicely, they should be somebody of value. But guess what? Sometimes you meet up on that scene, somebody say, come here, boy. Give me all the way you have. Excuse me? Yes. Meet you up around here, sir. And him ask you, drop him here, sir. And him push you out from your own vehicle and take away your vehicle. And he properly groomed. And he's properly attired. And he speak nicely too. So at no time, the job that a person do not demean them. Respect the job that they do. If you are a road sweeper, respect that person. because it's not everybody's going to be sitting around the decks. And if the person that wipes your decks, clean your office, respect that person. Because what? They are doing it for their honest bread. Yeah. They rather to do the meaning job than to steal, than to let their self be thrown all over the place. We must put respect. Sometimes even the person that opened the door is like, to say hello, good morning or whatever, just say a hello to them. No, you just step past them as if, oh, the one that took the bags at the supermarket. At least say thank you. You may not have tip to give them, but the tip is not all. With a polite smile, you can say thank you. How are you today? Do not look down on their job. And this is what this little man said. It's a long poem. I wish I could have the time to read all of it. Because at the end, it said, I will live and die a banana man. Right? So, sure him having banana, have his, he have, are you here? Him have, he has, yeah, where am I again? He has 5 she-goat and a big black ram. Out of that 5 she-goat, you know how much goats he can get? He don't have to go and pay anybody for a service from their ram. Yeah, yeah. But him have him own. He's not independent? Yes, independent man. The man have his own donkey. The man have 10-acre land on the mountainside. Oh. Gross Michel banana and Lakatan, 4 Lakatan. Many coconut trees in can boil oil and can sell coconut. In can sell jelly. You have a big pasture. So you have cow and things let go into it. Grazing in there. And he said, that is my property. That is my property. So, the banana man, the song of the banana man, it's a lesson throughout, because although it was done in 1985, somewhere thereabout, I think that's the time it was done. I think that was the time it was done. Which, as I said, he went to Golden Grove Market. The market is still up and running. Still good market. So whatever eras that is. Too often we discriminate people. Too often even our own we discriminate. All will not be the pen person. Fingers on your hand. This one is called the thumb. This one is called, I don't know why they call it pinky finger. Anyhow. But anyhow, they are all on different length. They are not the same length. You close them together, they are on different length. So all will not be the same. Builder, carpenter, thief, scammer, they own their different position in life. The gardener, the house mechanics, the babysitter, We didn't have them. Many of us that have children would have to give up the job and stay with our children until, until. But of course, you have people who designate themselves to take care of your children while you work and can able to pay me to take care of your child or children. The one who cook your food for those that do not want to eat in the restaurant. The one who clean. You don't have the time to do it. And somebody is there to do it. Do not discriminate people on their job. Love them. Respect them. If they can move from that position, they will move. Because some do some jobs that they're not really, you know, I want to do something else, but for survival, I do this. Yes. Whatsoever you're unfine to do it. By the sweat of your face, you will eat bread. Many persons eating, they're not sweating because they find a different way out. So they are not sweating. But you sweat. I sweat. Other person sweat. In order for them to scam those who they can scam. Okay. So it is I'm trying to find a word here, but anyhow, it will come. It is a value because when this man said, be a value of your nation, to your nation, he didn't know who he was talking to. He didn't know who he was addressing that time. So, of course, the banana man have to show him and let him know who you're addressing. So often we meet on people and who they are doesn't show on their outside. And when you hear, it's like, oh, really? Yeah. Because they don't show it on the outside. They don't brag about it. But as I said, well, often we shook on with who? The snakes. And they are the one we say, oh, they look good. Oh, very expensive clothes, very expensive jewelry. Oh, you don't even know. Invite them in your house, you don't know. Sometimes you're married to them, you don't know. Oh, yes. There was this young lady, I know. She was working in an institution, and her job is on the floor. So whether it's she sweep or is she wipe, but it's on the floor job she get. And she was of high complexion, fairly good looking lady, good shape, good, physique look good. Yeah. But she didn't have a job. And of course she have children. So she went to this institution to get a job. As I said, I don't know if the position she was in, if that's what she applied for, or they offer her that position and she accepted it. But this was the thing about it. After she accepted the position, this is a busy place. People going in and out. People will come in that know you. People will, call to you. If she ever stay at the bottom of the corridor and saw somebody that she recognized, she put the broom aside and she stand up and she's not doing anything. Because people who knew her I'm going to see her sweeping the floor. Or they went on the ward, they might meet her on the ward doing the menial thing. And one day I said to her, stop torturing yourself. Stop it. You are torturing yourself. Walk off and leave this job. Resign it now. Get off of the job. You don't need it. Because if you need it, you wouldn't care who and what they say. Because at the end of the day, when you get your check and go into the bank and change and get your money, it is more than if you were sitting at home. So she looked at me and I said to her, girl, you are this proud. Yeah, you don't need this job. Because she's looking at herself and she's saying, oh, look at me, I'm pretty, I'm a pretty, we'll find a pretty job. This job is not for you. Well, of course, there was no time just when she was going to be made permanent in the position, and she could have stayed right in that institution. Because I have seen persons in that very institution work from the floor up to the decks, work from the floor up to the theater, work from the floor up to the pharmacy. Yeah. It's how your ambition carries you. And if you're going to look and say what people will say, a horse or a donkey are never too good to carry his own hay, or otherwise carry his own grass, because it's him going to eat it. So if you're going to look at it and say then, oh my God, Miss Mel, you don't tell me if I should continue if I can play the thing now. Let me know. You stop me, so let me know what's up. Right? So at any given time, you have not said anything to me more. What is wrong out there? Adriana, that's not nice. Miss Truly Mel, what am I to do? I'm still waiting on your answers. So it is at all times when you love yourself and you appreciate yourself. Let no one, if people want to look down on you, then you can stop it. But don't let a next person idea throw on you to stop you from doing what you are doing. You can start your race right here, but this is not where you're going to stay. You're going to move on. And the truck is in front of you, and it's on your mark, get set, go. So don't let anybody stop you to say, look here, don't even go into that race. Don't even enter the race. Enter the race. Because with ambition, you are going to one day look back at that same person and said, if you had even followed me, if you have just emulate me somehow, then you would be right here too. So don't let neither the rich, the money man, the money woman, nobody stop you along your way. I remember these affluent people of, you'd call them up there, And when the house telephones are going around, there are some persons who get telephone in the house before some. So it sort of go by a stage thing. And when the person went to get the telephone, the lady visited that person, and they were talking about the telephone. And she asked, "Did you apply for the telephone?" And she said, "Yes." And she looked at her and said, so you can pay a telephone bill? Oh. The young lady didn't answer. And she said she felt so bad. And you see, with this word that she said to me, she don't know my pocket, she don't know anything about me. And I will not explain anything to her. She said, I'm going sure say. She may step little higher than me, but I'm right there in her fair shoes. The lady usually do some knitting. And that was what that caused that lady to visit her. She went to pick up the stuff. And she had a store in the States. And those things were going right in the store. And she were paying her little and nothing. And she's asking her if she can pay telephone bill. So the lady stopped doing the knitting for her. The knitting put an halt to it. And she asked her, and she said, I would like to pay my telephone bill. And what you are paying me for my job can't pay the telephone bill. So you hear what? I start doing my own marketing. Just like that. Yeah. So people look down on people with scorn and disguise and behave that type of way. Let nobody try to put you down. Let no one put you down. Rise above their saying. Rise above their thinking. Keep it moving. Have a purpose. Have a plan. Have a purpose. Have a plan. Work with your plan. Because some person is just to discriminate, to mold you in the dirt. And even when you put the yam head into the earth, it bear yam. Yam head is put in the dirt and it bear you yam to eat. So even when they're trying to do so, then you would be very much victorious coming out. Yeah. I really want to play the mentor and explain something from it. What I seems that I am not getting a response from my admin at all. She says stop. I asked her to pin the music. I'm not seeing her. I'm not getting a response. I don't know what is happening on that side. So there is the mentor that was playing, as I said before. You listen to those music, and those were guys that came together. Yeah, their guitar and their some with trombone, and they make their own thing. And they use yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
You're not seeing the comments. I've been commenting umpteen times. You're not seeing them?
I saw where you said stop. No, stop it. No,
Yes.
stop it.
And
And from my
and then I send some messages after that. It doesn't come up.
No?
I sent and I said, tell me in a minute before then I say it again. About 6 messages. Go ahead and say it because I've seen it already.
I haven't seen that message.
Well, maybe something is wrong in the comment section. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, you
I
can go ahead.
okay, because I'm waiting. But it said all messages are visible, so why? All music playing in the background. Welcome to okay.
Get there in the land of America. What a place. We love it like Jamaica. No bam bam bam. Lovely land of America. But it's one thing you must know, you got to on the go, boy, in the land of America. Yes, you hurry when you want to get to the subway. If you don't know where you're going, it would take you there. Don't move like no slouch or you'll get shut out, boy, in the land of America. What a place! We love it like Jamaica. No bam bam bam, lovely land of America. But it's one thing you must know, you got to hunt the go, boy, in the land of America. Yes, sir. Tell you about the automat. One look at the food, you start get fat. Or if you're even big as bull, you can eat your belly full, huh? In the land of America, what a place. We love it like Jamaica, no bam bam bam. Lovely land of America. But it's one thing you must know, you got to on the go, boy, in the land of America. Yes, then, about the weather and the drinking part, we feel Jamaica at the start. So when it comes to the winter and the rum, beg you, take a trip to
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Do you know? Still we love America, no bam bam bam, lovely land of America. But it's one thing you must know, you got to and the go, boy, in the land of America. Rufus, that is.
Okay. Now these are the mentor bands, and it is the Jamaica Mentor Island Champions. Now you hear that they're telling you it is all good in the land of America. So if you are one slouchy person, it won't work for you. You have to be on the go. But here them come down. When they come to the winter and you really want the sunshine, you have to go back to the land of Jamaica. Okay, these are the mentors, and these music, these are put, these are put, these are actually first time music, and you'd meet and people dancing and thing like that.
That is not fear. So make we change this spring. Blow bam 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 bam. Get another spring. At the day, you know we don't like this thing. This kind of a noisy spring. For when we married, the parson said we must love till the day we dead. But I tell you, Rufus, we won't agree if I have this bed spring bothering me. So make we change this spring. Blow bam.
First time bed used to carry, um, you have the spring and you have the whatever they used to make the mattress. Hey, let's know they coined their music. Okay, now he's talking about the bed spring will make nice. The next thing you know, you're on the bed and there is nothing serious going on, but the bed spring making nice. So you hear him telling him, friend, get rid of this bed spring. I can't manage it. So they use the things of the day to do music. And again, you have the folk music where you would hear a lot of those folk music, even from Louise Bennett, Miss Lou. For those that hear or know about Miss Lou, you would hear a lot of those folk songs. Um, in the land of Jamaica, there's a lot of folk songs, and they sit and they enjoy themselves. Okay, let me play another one. If you know any of these music, if you know any of them, let me know in the comment section. In the land of America. Coming up with the next one.
Anytime you're going to cook an old cowhead, get the hammer, tie your head with coolie red. For it make a poor man nearly lose him life. Left him out and pick the run and left him wife. The cowhead get up, raise up him horn, open him mouth, and start to warn. The poor man holler until him hoarse. He run from Clarendon to his school. Nail, nail, 10 penny nail. Get your hammer and a 10 penny nail. Nail, nail, 10 penny nail. Get your hammer and a 10 penny nail. The cowhead get up, raise up him horn, open him mouth, and start to warn. The poor man holler until him hoarse. He run from Clarendon to his school.
So, these are some of the folk music. Have you ever heard any of them? Ilangoli Rido is like, yeah, one of those ones. Ilangoli Rido, Ilangoli. Ilangoli Rido, Ilangoli. Could you give me girl? Ilangoli, Anya. Ilang. Ilangoli, Ilangoli, Ilangoli Rido, Ilangoli. Yeah. So, these are some of the music that the people then, the older folk that enjoy these music, and others took them and make them in something of their own, but this still lives on. This type of music still lives on, and they still have their mentor band. You call it the mentor music. Then you have folk music and you have mental music, right? So when everybody with their shaker, then you have like, these are not the coming on. If you look to see how they really dance them, so them in their white dress and yeah, enjoy themselves. Weekend like these, they're out and about enjoying themselves.
Marty carried out the street, but see the Charlie that go bust my head with the Coco Maca. Everybody, the Charlie, the Charlie. See the Charlie that go bust my head with the Coco Maca. Come round again, boys. I love, mama. Mama, love, see the Charlie that go bust my head with the Coco Maca.
Now this lady give trouble. And somebody decide to use a kukumaka stick. That's the type of a tree. They call it the kukumaka tree. So the kukumaka stick. And all of these are some of the things in the old from the way back when, because I have seen like my granduncle, they have their guitar, they're in their band, and of course these are the when they meet and go on. Quite different from now, very different, because you would very much like to enjoy yourself somehow, some way, but sometimes you scary, very scary. You have one now that this man, he said in giving name Bedward. A matter of fact, his name is Bedward. And him saying can fly and he's going to fly. And he make himself some board wing. I don't know why I never did use something lighter than board. The same went up into a breadfruit tree. Call out all the people in can find to call out to come and see him take off like a plane, man. And everybody gathered to see Mr. Gentleman fly. And he's up out of the tree in land on the ground. So he did have a church. Try to have a church. But all the young people them in the church would be his own. So somebody one of the day, a young man, see this young girl, start talking to this young girl, and of course, so they make up this song for him and say, um, in Bedward, trying to remember how it starts. Bedward boarding, da da da. Go in a Bedward kitchen and take out one of Bedward best chicken. Oh yeah. Slide mongoose, your name gone abroad. Slide mongoose, your name gone abroad. Bedward in a Bedward kitchen, take out one of Bedward chicken. You know what the meaning of that? One of the member of the church is a young girl. So a gentleman or a young man saw her, and of course gone with the daughter out of the church. So Bedward start going bad. So they make up the song for him. Slide mongoose, your name gone abroad, because now everybody's know now that Odin Smith, thank you for being here. That one of the girl gone. So the girl, you kind of thing, take out one of him fat chicken and gone with him. It is on this as well, but just sharing with you all that these are some of the music. You just change the thing, but I can't play out all of them as it goes.
Him line, all him charge you a £9. Some say him is a ghost contractor. Some say that him is a high bush doctor. Lord me says I can't tell you yet. Just wait a while, make me catch me breath. Yes, but a doctor like the gozo doctor. What a doctor like gozo doctor. I mean, what a doctor like gozo doctor. What a doctor like gozo doctor. Remember the man with this swell leg and the one in the way for nearly a egg. The bush doctor take on all the job and kill the man for just 13 bob. Yes, what a doctor like the good doctor. What a doctor
Like the goose. And you call that doctor say the obeah man. That is what they call it, doctor.
The monkey never leave his wife unfed, and go with the lady monkey to bed. And you'll never see a mother monk who leave her babies with others to bunker. Pass them on from one to another till they scarcely know who is their mother. So it can't be true. It can't be true. That man descended. As he went up, so he came down. Upon his face he wore a frown. But he had found a little nest where he could get some food and rest. Where did another little flea go? Nobody know, nobody know. Where did another little flea go? Nobody know, nobody know. I remember the rich road out at by Mento's road. In the fairgrounds in the day, upon a ready mountain there. As I went away from school, there came a pleasant truth I wonder. On East Green Street, the boy say, hello, sweet.
Okay then. I just got it right there. So these are the type of music before the jukebox, before the sound system, and then the dance. Now you find the dance change different. First time people used to dance in clothes, people dancing out of clothes now. Oh yes. So these are how the people enjoy their self. On a weekend like this, you'd have people gather and having their mentor song, man, and having even competition with it too. Right? So these are some of the way you grow up and see these gathering of people and they enjoy their self without any animosity. They enjoy their self. Who to have their one beer drinking, have their one stout drinking, or drinking water. Right? So this is what I just really look on and say that we can enjoy ourselves too. Don't care what we can. But just to bring you that this is some of the old days, old time days. I doubt if you have these mentor bands in operation anymore. I think, because the younger people them don't really want this. This is not what they want. We know the music that they go for. So they don't go for these musics. So I doubt mentor is still on the rise. Maybe in other countries or something like that. Now you have that the folk song. Well, folk song is always up and about, always out and running. Yeah, for the folk songs. Right? And Miss Lola say, Mateo, Mateo, Matitela, Mateo, Mateo, Mateo. I'm in culture. I used to be in culture. I like it. Good. So, these are some of the things this Lou would have her sort of a poem to say. Other person with their folk song. You have And this is refreshing sometimes. Very refreshing. So I'll tell you what. I will allow you to go and have your party. Don't drink and drive. Don't overdo anything. I will see you on another day. Thank you for being here. Welcome. And thank you for enjoying the little bit of music. As I said, I can play them out to the end. It's an album right here. So I can't play out to the end. But thank you for the time you spent with me and I spent with you. Thank you very much. Love and appreciate yourself. Love at all times and appreciate yourself. Because what? Nobody can love you as you love yourself. Love, and if you don't love yourself, you won't able to love nobody else. Love is the mark of the day. Love and endurance. Don't throw in the towel too quick, man. Don't give up so quick. If you try and fail, if you fall, get up. Keep it moving. Try again. Don't give up. Don't quit. Don't quit. Hard work pays off. And you will see the fruit of your labor. Yes. You will be able to sit back and tell the story how you achieve and being successful. Yeah. Sometimes they are thistle and thorn in the way, but don't give up. Never give up. Don't give up. Thank you for being here and thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for all of who viewed. Thank you every one of you for the part you play on this channel. Thank you, Miss Mel, for being here tonight to direct the traffic and have me at the stoplight for a long time. Just laugh here. Just teasing you there. I'm just teasing you there. So thank you and have yourself a blessed night, rest of the time. Whether it's day where you are or night where you are or another day coming in. I ask the Lord for the relay, take care of all of you that listen, all of you that have been here. I thank you and I appreciate you greatly. Thanks. Have a good one. People stood up for our God-given right and freedom. Imagine in the world we the people stood up for our God-given right and freedom. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. Oh, today was St. Patrick's Day. I guess most persons know that it was St. Patrick's Day. Freedom is a must. Comedy flu, imagine in this world we the people stood up for our God-given rights and our freedom. Yes, sir. Wonderful. Thank you. Blessings. Blessing all the way. Blessing overflow. Blessing for you. Blessing in every way. Windows, door, and fence. Everything torn down. And bless you. Bless your household. Bless you in everything that you are doing. Whatever it you are pursuing. Blessings. Blessings. Thank you very much. Okay. This is Aquarian tuning out from Positivity Positive channel. Meet with you another time. Walk good.